Hey guys, so welcome to Tricks of the Trade. This is me, as in Christina, with your second tutorial. Today we will be making blinkies because lately I haven't been able to get on the computer much and I can't really do a overly complicated tutorial because I always stuff up in the middle and have to record it again. And my mom is being annoying and telling me that I spend too much time on the computer. And since everyone wants to know how to make blinkies, I was like, why not do blinkies then? Okay, so with the blinky today, I'm going to show you a few blinkies. So the first one was this one. So first you're going to type out your text using a pixel font. Do that by clicking on the text tool and then typing it out. Now I already have it. I'm going to zoom in for you. Control plus to zoom in, remember. So type out the text that you want. So in this case, Taimini, which I have here already, which I typed out before. The font I'm using is called Red and Sec at the size 14. Pixel fonts are normally size 8 though, but for my one I'm using a size 14 font just because any smaller and you can't actually see it. So type it out using black, and that's the full text. Then what we've got to do is type out each letter into a separate layer. Now with the text tool, every time you create a new text box, it will automatically create a new layer for you, so you don't have to worry about that. So grab a color you want and just begin typing. So I've actually already done this, but I'll just show you what I mean, just in case you don't get it. So let's say T. Okay, I'm gonna do this in red. So T, and then zoom in as much as you can, and then drag the colored letter onto the black letter. So using this tool here, which is the move tool. So just line it up and place it on top. Move, drag. And you just keep doing that with every single letter until you've done all the letters. And as you can see, they automatically make new layers by themselves. So I'm going to delete that because I already have my letters prepared from before. So after you've got all your letters, so I'll just show you my letters. So I did this before and I've got that. You can basically delete your black text now, so just click on it and delete it because you don't really want it anymore. And what we're going to do next is we're going to open up the animation window. Now if that's not open, go to Window, Animation, and this little box should pop up. On the first frame, set the time to 0.1 seconds and hide every single letter except for the first three. So that's that. Then we've got a new rule. For the first letter, it will be 100% opacity. So opacity is up here on the layer palette. The second layer will be 50%. And the third will be around 30%. Now, so it's 100, 50, 30. But it doesn't have to be exact, just go like approximately. Then click on New Frame, which is practically the same as the New Layer button. Click that. What we've got to do now is we've got to make the letter that was previously 50% in the first frame, that has to now become 100%. The letter that was 30% opacity in the first frame will now become 50%. And then we're going to have to make the next letter after E, which is M, visible, and that will become the new 30%. So if that sounds confusing, I'll just show you. So on layer 2, I have to make letter A, which was previously at 50% opacity, approximately. That will now become full opacity at 100%. Letter E, which was 30, will now go up to 50. And letter M will be the new 30%. Yep. Repeat process. So M was 50, now 100. I mean E, sorry. Did I get that right? E was 50. So E now 100. And then M will become 50. And I will be the new 30. So this takes a while, so you just bear with it and just do it. So I'll just stop talking while I do this. Now it would be perfect if your last letter, based on the pattern, ended up in 100%, but that is highly probably not going to happen. So what's going to happen is this. So that's 100. So as you can see, my last letter ended up in 30%, and there's like no more letters to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new layer, follow the rule. Each letter has to go through several stages, 30%, 50%, and then 100%. So now from 30% we're going to go to 50%. Oh, but I has to first become 100%, sorry. Sorry if I just confused anybody. So 50%, and then so it actually ends in 50% with the E. And then just make a new frame to make it 100%. And then if you play that, faded, yay! So zoom out to have a look what it's like. Pretty, eh? Then what you've got to do, so I'll zoom in a bit more, delete the white layer background. So actually we can crop it first. So get the crop tool, make sure there's no restrictions on proportion applied. So you can try get it as close to the text as possible. And then double click to crop. Yep. And then what we want is, you don't want the white background there because you want it to be transparent, so that no matter where you use it and what color background, whatever forum or whatever page you're using it on, it won't come up with this white square around it. So go to the background layer or the white layer and just delete it. So now it'll become transparent. So if you zoom in, you can see the little checkered boxes. Then what you're going to do with GIFs, you always have to save them this way. So go to File and Save for Web and Devices. Then click Save and save it to wherever you want. And hit Enter. And it's saved. Okay, so that's the end of the first Blinkie. And we'll go on to the second one now.